Tonight, all the participants who are taking part in Sleep Easy are going to truly understand what it's like to be homeless and understand the emotions, what they have to go through every night. We want people to understand that this hasn't got to continue and we can do something for youth homelessness in the county. The funding from this event, what we have raised tonight, will help continue the work what Nightstop and the YMCA Worcestershire are doing across the county to help prevent and intervene youth homelessness before it happens.
This event will help raise awareness to people who don't realise that there are so many homeless people on the streets, even in a small town like Redditch. I've been homeless some years ago, and without the help of my local council then, I'd have probably been destitute completely, but I fought back from it. And everybody can do that, but they need the help of people on the street, and people will not know unless we have these sort of events regular, and to make people aware that people are still living in boxes. Not just in London, but also in small towns like Redditch.
I'm here to do the Sleep Easy for the charity and to help others that haven't got anywhere to sleep and get as much money as they can.
I feel for people that have to sleep rough. There is a lot of people that are less fortunate than ourselves, and I hope that just little things like this will help make a difference to them.
I'm here for the Sleep Easy event because I very nearly became homeless myself, and I figured it would have been a very nasty experience had I been homeless. I've made a rather crude effort at a shelter, basically with no tape, no scissors, just found a traffic cone just to prop it up. Sort of fairly realistic to what you might find if you actually were in a homeless position and just had to deal with whatever pieces you could find. I think it's ludicrous that in this day and age there are so many people that do find themselves living on the streets in cardboard boxes and in even worse conditions than that. I think we really need to do something about it, and I hope this event will help us get the message out.
It's Jamie and Luke from JLP Training. What we've been doing tonight is we've been brought down here to do the fitness. We've done an hour session of boxing and various other vigorous exercise activities to make sure everyone keeps warm, because they're going to be sleeping over at night. So we've gathered them exercises that they could perform over the night, as I said, to keep their bodies warm. We've also been here picked to do the judging of everyone's boxes.
Yeah, and we're just here to sort of just raise the awareness really of homeless people, helping out with the YMCA, just trying to get awareness out there and hopefully raise some funds to sort of help out the good cause really.
The main reason we're here tonight is to raise awareness of homelessness in Redditch and Worcestershire. A lot of people around the borough and also Worcestershire don't know that homelessness has tripled in the last 2 years through local government figures. So something needs to be done about this, and raising awareness like the event we are doing tonight and around the community will do this hopefully.
I'm here to raise awareness for the cause. Young people sleeping out on the streets when they don't have a home or anywhere to go. It's really quite cold at the moment. I've got layers because I've got spare clothes, but there's a lot of people out there who don't have a lot of spare clothes. They don't have spare anything. They've got no home, no nothing. So just to raise a bit of awareness, raise a bit of money for them, hopefully make a bit of an impact.
Okay, I'm here this evening to represent Oakland International. We're a storage and distribution company based in Redditch, and we're actually working alongside Nightstop. I'm here for the sleep out tonight to experience the difficulties that young homeless people in our area are facing. Hopefully by getting involved, raising some cash and raising the profile of Nightstop and YMCA, we can all make a difference to those people.
From our work that we do at Nightstop, the statistics we have on homelessness for young people, an example for the first 3 months of this year, we've provided in excess of 65 bed nights to young people who otherwise would have been sleeping rough on the streets or sofa surfing at different people's homes.
Events like this raise an awareness for the homeless people in and around Redditch. When I first started doing the job as a charity representative for Tesco's, I didn't know we had homeless people in Redditch until I got involved with Nightstop. and the work they do, it's just amazing. Everybody needs to know the problem that we have in Redditch, because there's lots of people without anywhere to stay. So this kind of event, we've had so many people driving by, stopping and seeing, and it's just making people aware that there is a problem in the local area.
So we're here today for the Sleep Easy event.
We made our shelter, but we still think it's going to be quite cold tonight, but we'll snuggle together to keep warm.
We're going to sleep all through the night, and it's going to get colder, and we're in our spring month, nearly summer months, and even now I'm quite cold, so I can't imagine what it's like for homeless people in winter when it's really extremely cold. It must be awful. And as it gets colder through the night, I'm going to have to keep putting more layers on, but some of them wouldn't have that opportunity. They've just got what they've got, so in that sense we're okay. But to do this every night, it must be awful really to have to go through that, and it must be quite detrimental to them with their self-esteem must be on the floor, and they haven't got anywhere to go, and it's quite a lonely thing.
I think an event like this raises awareness of homelessness, because in many areas the homeless actually gravitate to where there's homeless facilities. I think this sort of event raises the awareness for people and actually lets them see and experience what actually being homeless is like. We actually house 170 homeless every year in our facilities, together with a night assessment centre where we have the real rough sleepers, 23, 24 every single night through the winter. So I think the more people are aware that there is a homeless problem, which may not be on their doorstep, but across Worcestershire, then the better for the people that we're trying to help.
At the moment we're living in the YMCA, and we decided to come along to this sleep out so we can help raise money for Redditch Nightstop and the YMCA, so they can help other young people who are homeless in the future, as they've helped us loads by giving us a safe place to live, so we're safe, and encouraging us, like they've helped me by encouraging me to go to university.
Yeah, the event's coming to an end now. I think everybody's enjoyed it so far, but it's also made everybody think about what it really is like to be homeless. Everybody's averaged on about 2 to 3 hours sleep, which isn't really a lot. So I think if you're surviving off that every night, people really have thought about this.
I had about 2 hours sleep last night, and I do feel for those that can't sleep out in this weather. And I woke up this morning thinking I could do with sort of having them, I'd take people in at weekends and let them sleep at mine so they don't have to sleep rough, and that's how I felt this morning.
I found the conditions last night pretty daunting in my box. It's quite surprising how cold it really does get in the boxes, and the fact that a lot of rough sleepers don't actually have full cardboard boxes with roofs and they actually sleep in the middle of subways and streets makes it quite scary, and made me actually think what it's like for people who sleep out rough most nights.
So being hyper vigilant was the one key thing that sort of stuck in my mind about how people who have to do this on a regular basis must feel. It's not about the sleeping rough, which is the uncomfortable bit. It is a bit about the keeping safe, which was more, and I felt that among 35 of us on this exercise last night.
Right, it's 6:30 in the morning on a Saturday, and we're all cold and tired and wet, but strangely uplifted. I think we have achieved what we set out to do, and a lot more people today are aware of the plight of homelessness across Worcestershire than they were yesterday, particularly the 31 people who slept the night last night in a cardboard box. So yes, definitely achieved what we set out to do, and we'll continue highlighting the plight of homelessness across Worcestershire.